It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike, maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense, and they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss, and he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Now, deep ball for London.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. Throwing is Cousins. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back.
That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. London brought in motion. Play action now. It's Cousins. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Cousins will try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down. Now Tua. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Here's Tua. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown, as this drive will start with a 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cousins gonna throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
Moore going in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Working across the field. He's got London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball pressed at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. On the carry, here's A-Chain. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Chain. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down, 3 to go. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Chain. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down. Now A-Chain. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front. Praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Here's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase
into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Tua gonna give this to Wright, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Tua now on 1st down. This one complete to Jordan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. They run again with Wright. He'll take this down inside the 30. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. A tight end in motion now. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Wright. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Cousins now. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins now on second down. That one is caught by Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
London brought in motion.
At the 49-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. Checking it down. This one is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd down, they go with Wright. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down Let's check on the call. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Turn, and they'll take over there. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 24.
So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off with an AFC matchup at MetLife Stadium. Pittsburgh taking on the New York Jets. And it's the home team who are out in front. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Jahmyr Gibbs with a couple of touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And that one all even as they play the visiting Texans. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. On first down, Tagovailoa gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Tua. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And will bring this to about the 34-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Cousins going to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Cousins to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Second down, Cousins. That is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And third down coming up. They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. They go play action with Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long. To throw is Cousins. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, Their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he can't. A great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Wright. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A give here to Wright. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Miami. A shotgun snap for Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Third and long. And here's Tua. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. Out. The 20. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's how to dig yourself out of a hole. A pickup of 18. Now it's Tua. That is caught by Washington. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Tua going to give it to Achan, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. A first down throw for Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Throwing is Cousins. That one on target to Moore. And he will score. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. To throw is Tua. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Off play action, it's Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's 2. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Cousins gonna throw. This one out to Moore. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's gonna bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Cousins to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. To throw is Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Cousins now. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with a 10. Can't can't fault the effort. He got half a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. They'll run with Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Here's a give to Achane. And he's got another one. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.